Welcome back to the Explainer. Okay, today we're looking at something with, honestly, an absolute gravitational pull. We're talking about BABYMONSTER's brand new release, CHOOM, CHOOM. Now, you probably already know the group, but today we're really getting under the hood. We're going to look at the raw data, the localized momentum, and the specific artist metrics to see exactly how a release like this literally stops the internet in its tracks.
Okay, let's dive into this. 39.2 million. Just, sit with that raw view count for a second. In the time it takes to finish a standard work week, this piece of content reached a population larger than the entire country of Canada. It's a staggering figure, guys. But a raw number alone doesn't really tell the whole story, right? It's the velocity behind it that matters.
And here is exactly why that velocity is so shocking. 4 days. That is all it took to hit that 39.2 million mark. I mean, we are talking about accumulating nearly 10 million views every single day since it dropped. It shows us that this isn't some slow burn, It's spontaneous combustion. People aren't just casually stumbling onto this. They are actively throwing the algorithm into overdrive.
So, moving into Section 1, the numbers behind CHOOM, a deep dive into the data.
Now, what's really interesting about this is when we break down the active engagement beyond just passive viewing, a really fascinating ratio pops out at us. Over 1 million likes compared to about 70,800 comments. Anyone who has ever tried to get a friend to just reply to a group text knows exactly how hard it is to get active participation online, right? Yet here, a massive, highly motivated core audience is validating this release. This kind of high-friction engagement, that is the secret sauce keeping it absolutely pinned to those trending pages.
Which brings us to Section 2, Meet the Monsters, the artists behind the phenomenon.
Here we have the 7 individual members: Haram, Ahyeon, Ruka, Chiquita, Pharita, Rora, and Asa. When we actually look at the metadata, these aren't just credits. They are massive individual funnels. Fans aren't only searching for the group as a whole, they're fiercely searching for their specific biases. It fractures the search landscape in the best way possible, basically pulling everyone back to one single destination.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the content itself is custom-tailored for engagement. Just look at this lyrical structure. 1, 2, heat is on, moving right into these punchy action verbs like own it, burn it, kick it, flip that, before hitting the countdown, 3, 4, BABYMON. It's an incredibly rhythmic, step-by-step anthem. Honestly, in the era of short-form dance challenges, this practically acts as built-in choreography instructions, just begging to be remixed.
Building on that exact energy, the thematic core of the track is captured perfectly right here. Walk in, stomping like we own the place. Trust me, I'm not just a pretty face. I mean, it is pure, unapologetic confidence. Honestly, it's the exact energy we probably all need walking into a Monday morning meeting. And when the audience adopts this kind of empowerment as the soundtrack to their own social media posts, the reach just multiplies exponentially.
All right, let's look at Section 3, Conquering the Taiwan Charts, Regional Dominance.
So the crucial point is that this track hasn't just performed well on some nebulous global scale, it has absolutely dominated specific, highly connected regions. In Taiwan, it secured the definitive #1 spot for top normal video trend, and Taiwan acts as a massive tastemaker region for pop culture consumption across Asia. So bypassing all other local and international content to hit #1, that means it has achieved true cultural saturation there.
Which brings us to a final question to leave you with. What actually makes a track go #1 in just 4 days? Well, it's not magic. It is a really precise combination of an aggressively expanding fan base, lyrical structures built for rhythmic engagement, infectious attitude, and the sheer momentum of high-friction interactions that just feed the algorithm. The anatomy of a viral hit is complex, guys, but when the pieces align, the result is 40 million views in 96 hours. Keep questioning what you see trending out there, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.